Greetings, everybody. This is Andrew. Tonight, I want to talk about vlogging. Yes, vlogging. There are all sorts of things that can be said about it, but I most specifically want to talk about vloggers themselves. I know I have mentioned Super Carlin Brothers several times. They're the ones that inspired me. I wish I had a cool gimmick like theirs with a year-long conversation between brothers. Unfortunately, I have two brothers, and one of them I just don't associate with at all. He moved away when he was in junior high to stay with his birth mother. And the other one, even though he only lives about 6 miles from me, we just don't hang out. I've practically begged him to go see Jurassic World with me when it came out. And he is a huge fan of the Jurassic Park franchise. I mean, I like Jurassic Park, but Jurassic Park is almost to him what Star Wars is to me. Almost. And yet he wouldn't go. He said he wasn't going to see it at all, and then a week later turned around and went and saw it with my nephew. Not his son, mind you. My oldest sister's son. I have 2 brothers, 2 sisters. And it just, I don't know, that kind of hurt a bit, but the point is, neither of my brothers are close enough for me to do something like that with one of them. And my sisters, well, one of them, the rivalry between us is just epic. I mean, we butt heads continually, to the point that we just mutually try to avoid each other whenever possible. Then there's Chibi, who I love her dearly. She loves me dearly. But she could never do anything like this. She's just way too shy. And don't feel bad, Chibi. There are billions of shy people all over the world. So, that's nothing to feel bad about. But she couldn't do something like this. Then there's my fiance, Beverly, but she's not the vlogging type. So I just really don't have anyone to bounce it off of like Jay and Ben on Super Carlin Brothers do. My mother? My dad? No. Just don't have the common interests. So there would just be nothing in common to bounce back and forth. So, I don't know. So, I apologize for not having a cool gimmick like Super Carlin Brothers. Or for not having fancy intros and cutscenes and outros and theme music and all that stuff. As we've established in my other videos, I am broke. I am using a cheap laptop, which at the moment the screen isn't even working. I've got it plugged up to a computer monitor that was lent to me, and that's where I'm seeing everything. So I don't even have a fully functional computer right now. I definitely can't afford movie making software or anything like that. I'm got some generic movie making program that's a free download on the Windows Store. It's like Showbiz or something like that. I don't know. But it works, but I haven't figured out any fancy tricks with it. I mean, hell, I can't even figure out how to make it put words on the screen the way I want it to. So, whatever. But I'll get there eventually. So if you're looking for that flashy stuff, if it takes that for you to get into a blog, bear with me for a while. I will figure that stuff out sooner or later. Hopefully sooner if that's what it takes to get viewers. But I'm like I said, I was inspired by the Super Carlin brothers, and from what I've seen in their videos, they in turn were inspired by, I think they said the Vlog brothers or something. I don't know the names, but I haven't gone and looked them up yet. Partly out of frustration with them because of Jay and Ben. Not because there's anything wrong with Jay and Ben, purely the opposite, actually. Because Jay and Ben, the Super Carlin brothers, are great. And especially in their early videos, which I'm up to, I think, 165, 166 now, and they've mentioned so many times how they drew inspiration from the Vlog brothers. And we'd love for them to come watch one of our videos. I mean, they tried doing a mass tweet and all this stuff, but at least in what I've seen, there's never been any response from these people. So that's one big gripe I have about vloggers, is the vloggers that get too big for their britches, that forget where they came from. We were all nobodies at some point. I'm still at that point. I've got, unless anyone has subscribed in the last 24 hours, I have 2 subscribers. And the 2 of you, thank you. God bless you. I love you. Please stick with me. There will be more. There will be a lot more good stuff in the future. I've heard about a convention that's going to be in town this October. I'm trying to work it out so I'll be able to go. I'll bring you along just like I did with Tokyo and Tulsa. So stick with me. Tell your friends. And let me know your thoughts on the things I have to say sometimes. Because I'd love to hear feedback on how I can make my vlog even better. And just on top of how I can make it better, I'd just love to hear your opinions on my opinions. So, anyways though, these vloggers that get too big for their britches, I mean, there have been a few that I've watched videos of. I'm not going to point fingers or name names, but there have been a few that I have tried to contact about, oh, well, could you come check out this video of mine and see what you think? Or not even just come tell me what you think, but, hey, I put up this video I think might be up your alley. Why don't you come take a look? And well, granted, I can't see who is viewing my video, so I don't know if they've actually come and watched. But if they did, there was definitely not a, hey, checked out your video. Definitely not a, oh, your video was good, bad, great, excellent, horrible, it was the worst video I've ever seen, or anything. No feedback whatsoever. So, and there have been at least 2 or 3 that I've done this with. So, I still enjoy their vlogs, but I'm I'm feeling just like Jay and Ben must have felt at the apparent rejection of their inspiration, their role models, that suddenly these guys are too big for their britches. That now they've got all these thousands of followers, thousands of subscribers, and suddenly they're too big to help out the little guys that are just starting out. I mean, for crying out loud, I considered asking one for a collaboration, and I found on their page that they wanted, I think it was like $150 or $200 or something to collaborate with someone. And they were only going to let a couple people do it. Now, granted, the money was going to go toward a good cause. That I'm all for. I'm all for charity, for good causes. On the other hand, though, I'm also dead-ass broke. I can't afford $200 to collaborate with somebody. I mean, it's not like I'm looking to collaborate with, I don't know, name out of the hat, and frickin' Jimmy Kimmel. These are YouTube vloggers, not internationally known television talk show hosts. Now, on the other hand, I do want to applaud the Super Carlin brothers. Especially Jay. I just watched one of his videos. It was an older one. I just watched, let me see actually. It was video number 166. It's called So God Made a Vlogger. That video, I tried to share it on my Facebook, but for some reason it's not letting me share. So I'm just going to tell you guys about it, and definitely urge you to go look it up. Go over to Super Carlin Brothers channel and look for this video. If you go to their first year playlist, like I said, it's video number 1. So God Made a Vlogger. And I don't know if Jay wrote this himself or if this was submitted by a viewer and he just read it, but so many of the things he said just reached out to me. If the Super Carlin brothers had not already inspired me to start a vlog, that video would have, because I just felt what he was saying. So definitely go check it out. Absolutely worth your 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Now, anyways, I've taken up way enough of your time talking about this stuff, and I apologize for getting off on a rant about the vloggers who have forgotten where they've come from. It's just kind of a sore subject for me, and if I ever become that, I'll ask all of you watching this now, if I ever turn into that, I mean, okay, I'm not always the most prompt to respond to stuff. Even though I am disabled, I still have a lot going on in my life. Beverly is disabled also, and I have to go help her at times. And, I mean, you never know what's going to be going on in my life. So, just because I'm disabled does not mean that my time is all free time. So, that being said, though, I will reply to all questions, all comments, all constructive criticism. Flame me and I'm just going to ignore you. To hell with you. Nobody needs that crap. But constructive criticism, positive comments, or constructive comments, questions, anything reasonable that calls for an answer, I will respond to. It may take a while, but I will. I can promise you that. If I ever get to the point that I'm not doing that, then I ask that you please stop watching me. That's right, I'm asking you to stop watching if I become that jerk. Because people like that don't deserve faithful fans. And if I become a person like that, I don't deserve to have you guys watch me. So, you guys do your part. Stay faithful. Keep watching. Keep your comments coming down below. Chime in on whatever the topic is, your thoughts, your opinions, any facts or information that you might happen to know. Any questions you've got. And I'll do my part and keep the videos coming, and I'll keep answers coming too, wherever they are appropriate. So, other than that, I was thinking I might try and move on and address another topic as well, but it looks like this video is already almost to 17.5 minutes, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up here for this one. So, you guys, take it easy, and thank you all for watching.